Good morning, Angel. Boy. Hi. Hi. Hi, Josh. Good morning. Oh, hi, baby. My baby. You're doing really good, Angel. How about you? Oh, I heard that. Jack has gas. Shh, don't tell. Poor buddy. I know. I'm sorry. We're doing pretty good, Josh. Thanks. Oh, that's good, Angel. Not too bad is better than really bad any day. Go ahead, Jackie. You know you can get up there. Do you need your baby? Oops, that was Jack. Here, it's up there. Go get it. Oh boy, he's already got slobber on his face. Pretty gross. You're pretty gross. I know, David. It's awesome, right? Thank you. I think you should do it. Go ahead. Want to try? There we go. Somebody says it's nap time. Turn the fan off because I got the window open. It's pretty cool. Okay. It's very dark. Wow, do we really have 35 people in here and not a one have given me a like? How about Jack? Give Jack a like. Doesn't he deserve a like? He looks very, very dark. Try to make him look the right color. Rough, rough, bark, bark. Yeah. You gotta look. Thanks for the 3 likes. It's just a button, y'all. It doesn't cost anything. Jack deserves it all, right? Jack got up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to hang out with you guys. And all he asked for is a lousy little like. Tap that thumbs up. Did he yawn? I didn't even see it. Thank you, Angel. Jack says thank you. Wakey, wakey. Hello. Is that Maggie? Okay says, oh, hi, okay. Oh my gosh. Hey, okay. No. And I'm going to have to ask you not to continue with that line of joking. I know you're just joking, but a lot of people don't appreciate it. Hi, Random. Good morning. Okay. I kind of feel like maybe this is the same person who comes in and says the same thing. So we asked nicely. We're going to give ourselves 30 minutes apiece. Who am I missing because of one person? Random, you're from Australia. Well, welcome. Is that more Murali? I don't know if I can say your name. Murali. Hi. How about Krishna? I can say Krishna. Hi, Derek. I'm really well. Thank you, Krishna. It's a good boy bone. I saw that. Thanks, Josh. Krishna, I am from the USA, Tennessee. Jack. See, he's not really that up. He's not really sleeping. He's listening. Seems that way, Random. My job, Krishna, I work for Pepsi. He is a very good dog, Derek. Hi, my friend Carl. So good to see you. Where in the USA? What city? Bristol, Tennessee. Bristol is the city, Tennessee is the state. Rob says, how sweet, dog pretty, thank you. David says, does Jack know he's from Tennessee or does he think he's from another state? Well, he was born in Tennessee. I think he knows. Krishna, it's an Irish setter. I know he's not showing up very red right now. I've got a brand new phone that I'm using and I have not adjusted any of the settings yet. He's very red. You're from, is that Bernie, Missouri? Well, welcome, Derek. Jay Hill says, oh, an Irish setter. Hi, Lucy. Jack, say hi to Lucy. Say, oh, Lucy and Carl are here. Yay. Josh says that's a Tennessee dog for sure. Oh, Carl. Carl says he's not Irish if he was born in Tennessee. He looks like a snickerdoodle. Is that a dog? That sounds like a cookie. Jay said, we had one when I was little. Her name was Ginger. Best dog ever. Aw. Jay, I am hoping that we can get Jack a best friend named Rose. Like from Titanic, Jack and Rose. Anyways, we're hoping for a girl next. We'll see. David says, I feel like Bristol and Daytona that are famous for NASCAR races that we forget about the cities. You think? Oh, there he goes. He's showing up a little more red. Josh is just trying to share bones with Jack. Thanks, Josh. I guess, David, that depends on if you're a right NASCAR fan. If you're not a NASCAR fan, then you wouldn't even think about Bristol or Florida other than just the cities themselves. Here, buddy. He's always trying to hide. Ooh. Oh, you're very blown up, friend. Let's see if we can. Here we go. Hi, buddy. I'm right here. I'll even come sit with you, okay? How's that? I'll come hang out with you. There you go. Okay? Okay. Lucy said my ego was really being tested this morning, but I think I did pretty well. Someone blatantly came in. I read all that on your post. You think he was doing it on purpose, Lucy? You didn't name him or cuss him out, but I did express how disrespectful it was. Carl's so funny. He says, Bristol is in England. You're right, but there is a Bristol here in little old Tennessee. Lucy says, I was very, I didn't name him or anything or cuss him out. It was very professional. Good for you, Lucy. Dirty dances. Can I pet that dog? No. Sure can't. Pet the dog, waving and laughing in hearts. Thank you. I think you did well, Lucy. Do you know what his intentions were? Was it somebody who I don't know how to ask. He did do it on purpose because he said so, and that is just the way he believes, implying he has no respect option in his brain. You know, Lucy, um, America will have to rename all the cities, Carl? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know about that, buddy. That'd be very interesting, wouldn't it? Lucy, some people are really, I don't know if he's like a very religious person. I guess you don't have to be religious, but you know, sometimes people are very stuck in their beliefs, and that sucks. That's all I can say. Hello, duckies. Dirty Dan says, why is that dog not getting the necessary pets required for a good dog? Because he has been petted out. Oh, that's interesting. Lucy says, it was someone I know that I have followed for years. All of a sudden, it's a problem. That's interesting. David's an Irish setter. Only Carl, who's from Ireland, says he can't be an Irish setter if he's not born in Ireland, or he can't be Irish if he wasn't born in Ireland. What do you think about that? I want my money back. That's what I got to say. I paid for a dang Irish setter, not a Tennessee setter. Hi, Megan. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know, Lucy. I can't speak for everybody. I try to find a reason why people sometimes are the way they are. Sometimes it's just making excuses for them. Carl, I follow you. I don't think so. Sad. I can't. I'm sad. And right, Lucy, you don't have to be around that. Josh says, good night, Jack. We talked about this with Yogi this morning. I sent him messages. I hope he wasn't answering you back already this morning. It's awful early. I think he turns his messenger off. Oh, Ghost says, I just wanted to hug that dog while sleeping. Dirty Dan says, ma'am, that's a beautiful dog. If I ever seen a beautiful dog, and I'm out of here. See you, Dirty Dan. Thanks for coming by. And I thank the 9 people who have given us a like. Really appreciate it. If you don't know how to give a like, tap the screen twice. Dot dot. Should pop up a thumb. Jack really appreciates it. Out of the 70s, huh? Lucy says, I'm really trying hard not to let the ego get in the way. I would like to think that wasn't ego but protecting myself. Like I said, it was the ultimate test of ego. I see. Thank you, Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan subbed. I appreciate you. Jack appreciates you. He is awful sleepy. I mean, we slept all night. It's time to wake up. You feel like it was a test. Interesting. Oh, Jackie Poo. Jack. Kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Hello, other Carl. How are you? Dirty Dan says Jack's the dog? Question mark. Awesome. Sleep now. Good night. Jack is popular, Carl, not Cat. Hi, Big Banana TV. How are you? So good to see you, friend. Oh, and I see Big Banana hit that like button. I appreciate you so much. You're good. I'm glad to hear that. Lucy says one thing that crossed my mind is maybe he was trying to drum up drama for views, but just what you weren't going to do that. I don't know, Luce. Big Banana TV says happy to see you too. And hi to Lucy. Derek, how are you? You already said you're good. Never mind. I'm glad you're good, and I'm glad you're here, Derek. Derek says, greetings from Kenya. We love you all. You guys are awesome. I love going into your live streams because you're always so friendly. Lucy says, hello, Big Banana, and sends unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Derek from Big Banana TV says, Lucy, much love. Green Bean. Hello, Green Bean. What a great name. Hello. Hello, Jay. Jay says, Grand Rising from South Africa. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by, Jay. I wonder, Lucy, you say, it's really sad to have friends turn on you like that. I just send him healing love on his way. Yeah, that's all you can do. I wonder if this person felt like maybe you guys were he was getting to know you better, or they were getting to know you better, and they felt comfortable. They finally felt comfortable saying something like that to you. Green Bean says, sup, sleeping dog, with a smile. Hi, Quinn. How are you? Good to see you. Meow. Meow. Yeah, it's only the that works. Hubbub. was not nice. Lucy says, well, then he needs to learn that that was not nice. Right. Well, hopefully he does learn. Astavi Tacky. I sorry. I might not do it again. I won't say I won't. I might not. You're good. I'm glad to hear you're good, Quinn. Greenman says, hi, dog. I don't know your name, dog. The dog's name is Jack. Mwah, mwah. It's Jack, right? My sweet boy. Mama loves him. Oh, yes. Lucy says, I really do hope so. Me too. But I think you're doing the right thing, you know. Just kind of turn your face away from that. Be a sunflower, Lucy. Go to the sun. Turn your head to something more pleasant. Big Banana says, Jack. Jack, wake up. Fallout thinks the dog looks like a man with a mullet. Really? I don't see it. Justin, hello. You can call him Jackie. I call him all sorts of names. Sleepyhead's what we're going to call him today. Fallout says, pretty dog, love his collar. He says, thank you. Just says, oh my God, so, I think it's supposed to be cute. I'll take it. Big Banana TV says, we love people. Fallout says, what is his breed? Jack is an Irish setter. Just is so cute. Thank you. Green Bean says, hello, Jackie. Jack, Jackie, Jacqueline, Jack in the Box. Jacqueline Smith. I call him all sorts of names. Any kind of Jack I can think of, I call him. Lucy says, exactly, but I do leave doors open for people that come around, and maybe someday he will learn. I never used to be like that. Before, I would just block them and never give them a second chance. I'm all about infinite chances now. I love it. Fallout Jack is 4. 4 is a magical age I am finding with my Irish setter. I love it. Derek with Big Banana TV says, yes, Lucy, I know you when you say something. Fallout says he's a pretty boy. I think he knows it. But he says thank you. Derek, Jack is 4 years old, yes. Now he is just ignoring me. I wish I could have found him as a rescue, but no, I went and got him as a baby. I don't know what that Green Bean says, never mind. I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna call you aha. Bombo Clat. That's a perfect name, Bombo Clat. I don't know. And the other Carl says, by the way, what happened with the process of adopting a dog for Jack? Carl, by Christmas. That's I'm hoping by Christmas. Bay says he is loved. He is very much loved. And Derek from Big Banana TV says, hi, Carl, and we love Jack. And Carl says, hello back. Aw, Bay says, my baby bear passed at the 14th of October, at 14, on October 21st, 2023. I miss him. The fact that you know the time and the date really says that you miss him. I'm sorry. Fallout says, so many homeless dogs, it breaks my heart. How about all the homeless people? Do they not break your heart? Big Banana says, hello. And Quinn says, we need some Jack shirts and hoodies, right? Green Bean says, never mind. I changed my mind again. Lavaca? Is that a great name? By the way, just asking. I don't know. How about just Jack? And Derek from Big Banana TV agrees with Quinn. Jack says, I like that you let your dog sleep on the bed. The truth is, Jack, that Jack lets me sleep on his bed. Bay says it's rare to see homeless dogs in my city. I live in California. Really? That's nice. Fallout says, oh, I like dogs more than people. LOL. You know, I understand. Quinn thinks Jack will be famous soon. That'd be funny. Hey, Carl. Do you have work today, Carl? Carl Shell. Fallout says, is Jack your only dog? Sorry, I'm new to your channel. He is right now, yes. He lost his... We lost our girl a couple years ago. I do not keep the dates in my mind. But I did love her mightily. And so did Jack. Great Meat says you gotta make merch, man. That would be sick. I'm almost to the point where, let's see. Yes, Fallout. She was a senior when I got Jack. Lucy, when is it? Is it when you get monetized? Is that when you can make like official merch on your channel? I know I could go off on my own and do it, but I think that's one of the things, milestones. Do I check in between his paws for stickers, rocks, and thorns? No. Fallout says she probably taught Jack a lot. She probably did. Green Bean, I no longer watch wrestling, no. Quinn, Jack had a best friend. Willow was her name. This is actually not sure. I never looked into it or even know where to start. Well, when I pull up my let me go into Studio, YouTube Studio, and I go under Earn. When I go under Earn, it shows that like your start your earning, it's your next milestone, and it is shopping, share products across your channel from your own store. I guess that's what I'm looking at. And let me see the continue to grow. Queen Bean says, sounds like a grandma. It's interesting. Green Bean says, oh, okay. Bay says, I used to always, I already read that. Was she the same breed? No. Willow was a golden retriever chow chow mix. No, not a kitty. A dog. Yeah, I have her in one of my videos, one of my shorts. And I can make some new shorts with some videos that she's in. But I have one of my kind of my first shorts was Jack and me dancing. And Willow's in that. She's like watching us. Jack will not let me play with his paws. Let's see if I can show you. Let Mama see. You gonna let me see? Mm-hmm. Oh, he is now. He's making me a liar, aren't you? He's being such a good boy. Thank you, Jackie. I love him. I know you couldn't see because my big fat head was in your way, but Green Bean, that would be awesome if you subscribed. Exhale it. Hi, how are you? Fallout says, what made you get an Irish setter? Junior got an Irish setter and reminded me of when I was a kid and my aunt had Irish setters. The real Antonio, good night, sweet pup. Well, thank you for subscribing, Green Bean. I appreciate you. Exhale it. We're doing really well. I agree, Fallout. They are great dogs. Fun. And Jack is I don't know. Jack is the first boy dog I've ever had. I've always had females. So it's been a new adventure. Exhale, it says right on. Good to hear. Quinn, you think Jack is unusual? Why do you think that? Does this say flirt less? I don't know how to say this. Is this a whoa, or is it whoop, whoop? Flirt less says rut-row. Uh-oh, what's rut-row? No, that's your bark. Okay. Big dog. I know. Carl Shell is from Ireland. And he says because Jack was born in the United States, he's not Irish. Good morning, Squirrel Sniper. I enjoyed your live stream with Yogi last night. Squirrel Sniper says Grand Risings. That's true, Quinn. You don't see Irish setters every day. I wish it was different. I wanted to make it my mission to bring back the Irish setter. Thank you, Fallout. He's not an Irish citizen, but he's definitely Irish. Exhale, it says, it's just his breed, bro. It's not that serious. Oh, I love Carl Shell. He just likes to tease. And Lucy says, "Good morning, squirrel." It's going to be a good morning. I'm teasing. Good morning from Lucy. Ah, Squirrel Sniper says that's because the Irish like to travel. Carl says, "I totally disagree. I knew you would." Hey, Carl, by the way, I love you. If Hamlet finds something extremely funny. Fallout, he sheds a lot. The Squirrel Sniper says hello to Carl. And Lucy said, "Good morning, Carl." By the way, the other Carl is in the background. So hello to him too. He doesn't visit us as much. So I always appreciate when he comes by. Carl times two, that's right. Fallout says he looks like he would be tough to find ticks on. Nah. His fur is not that thick. It's real easy to see through. Huh. It's real easy. And he doesn't, he gets ticks, but he gives them to me. He doesn't keep them. That's right. Carl, I appreciate you. I was actually dreaming about ticks last night. This is enough. We're ready for the only reason we are excited about cold weather is to get rid of the ticks. Exhalant says, "I hate ticks. Ugh. Just thinking about them gives me the heebie jeebies." Yeah. Unfortunately, I've had to get up close and personal with them this year. Fallout says, "I live in a state where if you walk in some brush, you'll have several on you." Are you in one of the southern, southeast states? Squirrel Sniper says, "I thought of you, Carl, yesterday. I was really hoping to catch." Does this say a loco? Carl says, "I thought of," no. Squirrel Sniper says, "I thought of you, Carl, yesterday. I was really hoping to catch a loco yesterday for you during my live." Exhale It says, "I had two on me. I went to play frisbee golf." Oh, Fallout. Oh, Minnesota, really? Wow. Quinn says, "If you give Jack garlic, ticks and fleas won't like him anymore." That's great to hear. They already don't like him, though. Fallout says, "You don't give a dog garlic, no?" Sound of Nature says, "Relaxing music, sleep. Good idea." Oh, a locomotive. Squirrel Sniper, you know my brain does not work that good this early in the morning. So, Squirrel Sniper is saying to Carl Shell that he tried to catch a train on his live stream just for Carl. I know every time I see a train, I think of Carl. I'm so sorry, Squirrel Sniper. Is it really Fallout? I did not know that garlic in any form is highly toxic to dogs. I did not know that. What if I sprinkle garlic on him? I wouldn't want to sleep with him anymore. Maybe garlic is just a bad idea all the way around. Lucy sending unicorns, rainbows, and hearts. Thank you. Like I said, Jack has not had a flea on him yet that I can find. And the few ticks that he has passed on to me. So they just jump on him to come find me. He's pretty lucky like that. What does that mean, Carl Shell? Carl says you all know everything apart from me. I don't know what that means, my friend. But did you hear that squirrel's trying to catch a train for you? And I even put you in one of my videos because I saw a train go by and I thought of you. Oh, Squirrel Snipper says it damages the red blood cells. The only thing I really give Jack that's food, well, chicken and yogurt. He really doesn't eat people food. Okay, so I'm looking at this Bug Off Garlic for Dogs, natural garlic dog supplements. But then I see here it says garlic is toxic to dogs in any form. Wow, thanks for letting me know that. So it's interesting that there are garlic supplements, but yet it's really interesting. Okay, there's busting the myth of garlic toxicity for dogs. So there's a lot of information that kind of goes back and forth. I don't have time or the inclination to sit here and read it all, but that's interesting that there's different experiences and different information out there. If you see Jack scratching, though, it's because he has really dry skin. He needs some head and shoulders. Anyways, that's what the groomer always tells me. His skin is very dry, and I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? But I never get any solutions. Oh, Bubba. Yeah, Fallout says, if it's in question, I don't let my... That's a pretty safe bet. Like I said, we really don't even have a problem to have to worry about that. Right, Quinn? I saw that there were garlic pills out there. Carl Shell, why would you say that to me, my friend? Are you trying to hurt our feelings? It's okay. I know you wouldn't do that, Carl. Quinn says this was in 1977. Wow. Um, Still don't know nothing. When I was a little girl, my mom had this Pomeranian, and I thought I was just being nice. And I was taking his little milk bones, and I don't know if I was getting them wet. How was I making chocolate stick to them? But I was taking powdered chocolate and putting it on his little treats and feeding it to him. Oh my gosh. I was little. I had no idea. I love chocolate. I just learned to share something I loved with this dog. My mom, oh my God, was so freaked out. I'll never forget the beating I took for that one. Oh, okay, we got a riddle. I have teeth, but I can't bite. I have a spine, but no backbone. What am I? Carl guesses hedgehog. And Lucy says grapes are poisonous to dogs too, and I never knew that. Squirrel Stapler says nope, it's not a hedgehog, Carl. I think I knew about raisins, not particularly grapes. Lucy, I don't know. It's all so confusing. I just stick with dog food and chicken. Let's see. I have teeth. A comb? Fall out. I said it first. I'm kidding. Come on, Squirrel. We need to hear we're right. Fallout wins. Great. Great Fallout. Your first time here, and you take the winning spot from me. Welcome, Fallout. You're welcome. No, I'm kidding. Good for you. Carl says, my friend Alsatian, my friend's something kind of dog and Labrador eats Cadbury chocolate. That's interesting. I hear that right, I was gonna say I hear that it's the dark chocolate and Squirrel Sniper beat me to it. Y'all are just man on it tonight. Squirrel Sniper says chocolate is absolutely fine. It's the dark chocolate that's very bad. Agreed. That's why the little Pomeranian didn't die from the regular chocolate stuff I was giving it. Cloud covers, hello. And Green Bean says, I'm back, Jack. I'm back after leaving the stream. Well, welcome. Carl says, I never win anything. Are you sure, Carl? I feel like you did win once. And Fallout says, Squirrel Sniper, exactly. The darker the chocolate, the more toxic. And that's why Carl Shell's friend can feed the dog Cadbury bunnies, but or Cadbury chocolate, I still wouldn't. I'd keep that chocolate off for myself. Squirrel Sniper says, I hope I didn't come across too much of Let's Stoner last night. I don't think so. The Fallout says, that's Jack's bed. It is Jack's bed. That's the truth. Carl, last night, Squirrel Sniper was on Yogi's live stream. Okay. I need to get some aspirin. My head is killing me. Pounding. Fallout says, I swear my dog always lays to give me the least amount of room on the bed. Yes. Squirrel Sniper said, Carl, I came up on Eric's live and told my story. Told me story. Told me story. Oh my gosh, my back. It's not happening. Uh-oh, just one. You only get one. That's okay. I'm sorry. Did I wake you, sir? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Fallout, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Jack appreciates you. Carl says, you'll see a long-haired hippie like fella talking randomly, Carl. Fallout says, how long have you had the channel going? I think I may have started it. I don't know. I didn't actually start the channel till around June or July of last year. I didn't actually start doing live streams and working towards monetization till about February, March of this year. Carl says, I did panels before and never again. Kamala says, hello, sister. Hello, how are you? Good morning or good afternoon. Fallout, yes, he's the face of the channel for sure. Squirrel Sniper's asking you, Fallout, you've been on YouTube for 10 years and no content. How come? I was the same way. I was always on like Snapchat, MySpace. First MySpace, then everybody went to, what's the other one called? You know, Facebook. Dang. And then Snapchat. So I never even thought about putting content on YouTube till last year. Matt says, hey, Jack, are you listening? Jack, woof, woof. Woof, woof. I tried. But hello, Matt, how are you? And Fallout says, Squirrel Sniper, I'm no content creator. Life is just too busy. I've thought about it, though. Nice. And Quinn knows the trick. He says, meow. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I see his eyes moving, but he's just ignoring us now. Hi, Big Al. Good morning. Oh, Dirty Dan did not go to sleep. Dirty Dan says, I just got out of the shower, pulled up YouTube real quick, and saw that dog immediately. Let's go. I'm for real going to bed now. Good night. Thanks, Dan. You're funny. Matt says, meow, meow. Carl says, I'm getting fed up with YouTube. I know, Carl. I'm sorry. And Kamala is sending, are those shrugs? Like, I don't know. Matt says, sausages. And Fallout says, it's a commitment to run a YouTube channel. Lots of work to stay consistent. Right. Matt says, walkies. Jack does not know walkies. He does know, do you want a GO? That's all I have to say. Squirrel Sniper says, Fallout, if you share a passion, you're already there with content. Big Al says, I'm sore. I got knocked off my bike yesterday. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Big Al. You've been talking about having problems riding the bike lately, haven't you? I think you said you got upset at a woman the other day. Is that right? Yes, she was on her phone. I remember. You're just not having much luck. I'm very, very sorry. Squirrel Sniper says, Big Al, did you get the registration? And Fallout says, Squirrel Sniper, that's a good point. And Lucy says, good morning, Big Al. Fallout, we have a friend. You should go check out his channel, Magnetic North Adventures. And he says he just does his for memories. It's like a scrapbook. Fallout says, does Jack have any problems with the inside of his ears being dirty? Yes. Big Al says, I did. They got the woman, Squirrel. She got out, shouted at me, got back in, and drove off. Police brought her back to the scene. And Squirrel says, Fallout, I do chainsaw carving and live streams from 40 feet up in trees. Free fireside chats about the occult and the esoteric. Bubba, what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't see you. Oh, is that a bird? Are you okay? Are you feeling all right? He looks like he might get sick on us. Are you okay? Save pets and dogs. How are you? Very good. How are you? Carl says, no one likes you. A lot of people like you, Carl. I more than like you. I love you. Fallout says to Squirrel Sniper, I'll have to check out your videos. Yes, do. Big Al says, I'm getting a dog cat. Are you really? Oh, that's exciting. Here, we're going to turn you and fix you. Aw, Fallout says, I like you, Carl, and I don't even know you. And Scroll Sniper says, Fallout, add 138 to my name and you'll find me. Scroll Sniper 138. Uh-oh, Big Al says, yes, I have chosen him already. I pay on payday. I have called him Rolo. What kind of dog? Very interesting. Fallout says, will do. Do you do live streams? Long form videos, shorts, all of the above? Big Al says, German Shepherd. It's a German Shepherd Poodle mix. That's really interesting. And Squirrel says to Fallout that he does a mixture of stuff. A mixture of all. Oh, sounds like it, Big Al. Are you ready for a German Shepherd, my friend? Skull Sniper says, my shorts are provoking, my lives are random. Are you okay, baby? Huh? Are you okay? Hang on, we gotta get comfy here. Is that it? Is this the place? Hmm? Are you good? Hmm? I don't know that he doesn't feel good. He's definitely trying to get away from us. Got you. Big Al says, yes, I grew up with them and I handled them while serving. Well, then that's everything, right? I love German Shepherds, but I know I don't have enough discipline in me to raise one. Good for you. I'm really glad for you, Big Al. Scroll says his shorts are provoking and his lives are random, a bit like life. Carl says, I've stopped doing shorts and videos. Fallout's Old Squirrel. I'll check them out. I bet he is cute, Big Al. Are you? Oh, so does that mean you bring it home on Friday? You're welcome, and I love you too, Big Al. I was going to ask you, do you think will you go live with your dog? Are you gonna? You will, won't you? Just don't take my 3 to 5 time slot, okay? Easy, easy, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. Fallout says, I was asking about Jack's ears because my dog gets these OTI pack treatments in his ears and they do wonders. Um, Easy. Yeah, he has a lot of wax buildup in his ears. It's okay, Bubba. Leave it alone. Okay? Leave it. Do you see that doggy on the TV? What do you think? Huh? What do you think of doggy on the TV? No, you have to wait a couple weeks. He's only 6 weeks old. Aw. And Big Al said, or Squirrel says to Big Al, the mix between a German Shepherd and a Poodle is called a Shepadoodle. And Big Al says, I will do at least one when I first get him. I may do shorts, but I struggle to find time for long form content and lives. And Fallout says, what a handsome man. Carl, there's no reason to be jealous of everyone. None at all, my friend. And Carl, I love you. And I can't wait because tomorrow is the day that Carl goes live. Carl Shell goes live tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that right, Bubba? Okay. Jack's working his way up to my lap. And then I'll be stuck here. I won't be able to move. Big Al says, I know, Squirrel. My mom has one. His name is Noodle. Noodle Doodle Shepadoodle. Is what my mom sings to him. How sweet. Oh, and Lucy goes live, open panel tomorrow at 6 a.m. Central Time. Big Al says, sorry, Sniper. My comment wasn't meant to be cocky like it sounds. I didn't take it that way. Yeah, it does have dirty ears. Let's see. They're not too bad because he was at the groomers a couple weeks ago. Huh. Wow. Squirrel Sniper says it's all good. I didn't take it that way. Big Al says, I am disappointed with myself. I got wasted last night. I've been sober since 2020. Ah, that's interesting. I know you've had a really, really stressful bit of time. Big Al says, thanks, Sniper. And Fallout says, do you have other animals? We have chickens. Lucy says, I was networking but got distracted. Taking a break and probably will have a long, good rest after Yogi's morning live stream. And Squirrel says, Big Al, why was that? And he's asking, I think he's asking, do you think the accident is what caused you to go drink? There he is. I'm sorry, Jackie. I did not mean to do anything to you. It's all right. Oh. Here. Big Al says, yeah, I think so, Sniper. A lot of things affected me yesterday. My neighbor knows I don't drink, but she offered and I accepted. Oops. Oh, you gotta watch that kind of neighbor now, Squirrel. I mean, Big Al. Why would she do that? You said, let me check. You said she knows you don't drink, but she offered anyways. Why do you think that is? Lucy says, I do drink, but not often. If I just happen to have a BF that has that problem, I would take the sacrifice to never drink either if it's keeping him sober. Lucy, I did that for many, many years. Apparently, I have a thing for alcoholics. Apparently, I think I can fix other people. And the truth about that is because I didn't want to look at myself. It was easier to try to fix somebody else than to look at my own crap. But, yeah, I don't want to sacrifice anything because, well, I am to the point where drinking's not that important, but occasionally I like to have a little glass of wine. And I don't want to have to change that for somebody else. I would also, and I have, but I don't want to have to. Carl says there's too many troublemakers on YouTube. Well, there are a few, Carl. I agree. Squirrel says it's called spirits for a reason. Roblox says my neck hurts. Mine too. What's up with that? How are you, Roblox? Big Al says no idea, Cat. None at all. She fed me, gave me coffee to try and sober me up. I came home at 10 p.m. to get some sleep. Skull Sniper says, where on your neck, Roblox? Lucy says, if it's going to encourage him, I wouldn't drink or have alcohol around. Yeah. Like I said, I did that for 20-something years. It wasn't fun. Because I was, arranging my whole life around somebody else and their likes and dislikes. Big Al. Big Al says, Sniper, my neck is connected to my head. Lucy says, that's just me, though. Squall Sniper says he's happy never to drink again. Is that how you feel about it, Jack? Carl says, I love drink. Do you drink whiskey, Carl? I kind of knew that. Carl says, goodbye. Carl, just when you're starting to open up, you're leaving me. And Miguel says, I won't drink ever again. Big Al says, I was drinking a mix of things, including whiskey. Yeah, I have to be careful what I drink because heartburn. Because heartburn, that ruins the fun. Skull Sniper says, does an Irish man drink whiskey is like asking what if a fish swims in water. Well, Carl neither confirmed nor denied. He just said he loves the drink. How do you feel about it, Jack? He says he could take it or leave it. All right, buddy. Let me up. Let me up. Squirrel says single malt Carl or triple distilled. Big Al says Jack looks like me last night. Are you sure he hasn't been on the whiskey? Pretty sure. We do have vodka, but that's for tinctures. But he could have gotten into it. Look at that. We made it to 4:26 already. Where's my remote? Big Al says, oh. Lucy sends unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. And Random says, can I have a whiskey, please, if you people are pouring? I don't know who has the whiskey right now. It's not me. Wine. Wine is fine, but whiskey's quicker. I heard that. Jack, are you sitting on my remote? Friend? No. Say no, I'm not. Oh, Big Al says, I love you all. I love you, Big Al. Skull Sniper says teetotal. I think there's a teetotaler here. I'm afraid random. Random says 6 p.m. here. Super cold and wet in South Australia. Whiskey sounds good to me. JR7, hello. Quinn says, sup, Jack? Six p.m. there, wow. Nope. Maybe. You never know. Just somebody, it just seems like, Random says, I'm not a troll. I'm a typical Aussie. I don't think they were talking about you. It wasn't you, Random. Funny. Skull Sniper says, Random, I can chuck you a Cooper's. Random says, squirrel nose. Random says, red or green is my question. You know I'm clueless. That's okay. I'm all right staying that way. We want my own library. Let's go. All right, turn this. Just a yogi in the breeze, he flows. Forgive all the things he knows. Magic gates, he softly says. The world spins wild, but he always stays. Cat don't love cake, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side. Big red Jack with a heart so strong. He vibes with Yogi humming along. Sweet Rosie dances in a golden hue. Kangaroo spirits. Clears the view. Gates may creak, but the heart stays true. Forgiveness is the key to breaking through. Yogi whispers, pause, let it unwind. Cat not slow, her soul is don't love gates, but she loves her Yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side. Under moonlight, they're circled tight. Yogi speaks wisdom, breaks the night. Jack roars, laughter, Rosie hums the beat. Together they make life fine and sweet. You don't watch TV at all? Good for you. Hi, Cecilia. Jeff says thanks. Bye, Big Al. I love you. Have a good day. Oh. The ruler. Hello, ruler. You're cracking him? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but you've piqued my awareness. Lucy says, bye, Big Al. Miss Girl says, random FPV, it's good to know. I haven't watched TV since 2010. No films interest me anymore. I've gone down the truther path. Greenleaf is back. Welcome back. That's great. I agree. Hi, Rebecca. I'm so glad to see you, Rebecca. Hey. Brandon says, right, squirrel. It's all crap there these days. Social media is full of fake people. I just work my butt off and spend time with my wife in 3 squids. What does that mean? Green Bean is back again. Squids equals kids. Okay. 3 squids. Awesome. I hope they're all girls. Why I said that? I just like to wish girls on everybody. Two girls and one. You get a little bit of everything. How great is that? So I heard the coyotes. That's what I went out to listen to. I don't. Maybe you can hear if I turn the music down. Can you hear that? Now they stopped. That figures. Whenever I get a good lock on them, they quit. They's out there though. Did you hear him, Jack? Oh, you see yourself. Let's copy this. There we go. We got our credits done. Hi, Jackie. We are in Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee. Kick and flip. Hello, how are you? Jackie, say good morning. What do you think? Think you could be social this morning? Say hello. Jack's like, you can't make up your mind. If I'm up playing, you're like, calm down. If I'm calmed down, you're like, get up. Boy can't win, can you? Random says, oh, nice. I have a friend in North and South Carolina. Yeah, my auntie's in North Carolina. And I've met quite a few people here from South Carolina. One of them is Nino, who I have not seen today. But Nino, if you're in the background, hey. Hey. Hey, boy, hey. Hi, Bubba. You have a good mate in Georgia, too. Nice. Where are you, Random? Are you the one in Australia? Who's in Australia? I'm so confused again. Excuse me. South Australia. I thought so. I forget so much. I'm afraid to say things because I hate being wrong. Well, Brandon, I am subscribed to you, friend. Okay, I have to pause and mute you again. Oh, you're very welcome. I know it's okay to be wrong. I just don't like it. It's something I struggle with. Being okay with being wrong. Brendan, you are rude. Goodbye. And random. Okay, random. Um, Random, I gave you blue so that you can get around, see other people's channels easier, and other people can see your channel easier. No need to do any modding. We got this. You're very welcome. I will get in today. Yeah, I have your channel up on my laptop. I'll get in and check out some of your content today and leave some comments. Basleel, how are you? You're a seasoned mod. How are you and where are you, Basleel? Basleel was here a few days ago, and he was in Seoul, Korea. So I'm really interested to see where he is today. How are you seasoned with garlic, salt, pepper? Pastel says I've been good, Cat. Today I'm not far from home. Actually, I am in Lyon, France. Nice. I've been fine, Pastel. Getting better and better every day. Rosie, I was just thinking of you. Oh my gosh. Hello, Rosie. No Pepsi today. I have 3 days off in the middle of the week. Yes, very cool. Gravy job? Is that me? Are you trying to get a rise out of me? Richard says scream. Oh, it's too early to be screaming. Oh, Lucy says, good morning, Rosie. Yo, Jack. Good morning. Walkies. Richard, he doesn't know walkies. I can say walkies all day. He doesn't know what it means. Walkies, 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 walkies. Nope. And Rosie says, hi, everyone in chat. Yes, I am. I didn't put up the link, did I? Thank you for reminding me, Richard. I meant to. I think I actually copied it and everything. I think somebody in the next room is dreaming. I hear her. All right. There's a yogi link. Random says, currently standing next to the stove and oven, keeping warm. Cooking mashed potatoes, steamed vegetables, and cooking and chicken, peas for the family. Wife and eldest will be home from footy training soon. I don't know what that is. Basil says, hey there, Rosie. And Rosie says, I didn't notice people think about me a lot. Well, they do. Random says, what time is it there for you? It's 4:52 a.m. Basil says, random, that sounds tasty. Yes, it's making me hungry. And how nice of you. Rosie says, Richard, bet, womp womp. Brandon says, Australian rules football, no pads, full contact. My eldest is a beast. Oh, wow. Yes, I get up early too. You're an electrician. Wow. You start work early. Excuse me. Hang on. My goodness. I have the window open, so there you go. Basil says when he says football, he means soccer, Cat. And any Mexicans here. Ah, Random says nope, not soccer. Random says Australian rules footballs. Basil says not Mexicans. Were you correcting them? Random says Google it. It's mad. Interesting. Oh, it was Americans. I don't know. You wrote Americans and I just wrote it wrong. Read it wrong. Sorry about that. I do that sometimes. Basil says, I will search it up. It sounds interesting. Really, Random says, my eldest daughter loves it. Gorgeous, tall, blonde girl, absolutely smashing others on the field. Wow. Random says, beautiful, smart, and sporty. I'm going to need a big stick to keep the boys and girls away from her, LOL. Yeah. I wish you luck on that. And Rosie says, I'm going to go. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rosie. I love you. And Lisa says, unicorns, rainbows, and hearts. Maybe I'll see you at Yogi's, Rosie. I appreciate that you wrote boys or girls. Rosie says she's pretty sleepy. Bye, everyone. Oh. Basil says, wow, I am watching highlights right now, and I had no idea how I didn't come across Aussie football when I lived in Sydney. And just hearing about it now. Well, there you go, Random. You've pulled in another fan. Random says, right, Basil. Random says, welcome to some Aussie culture. Carl says, Jack's so tired he looks like he worked a 9 to 5. Right? He didn't either. He did this all day yesterday. Just like this. Raymond says, love is love. I don't care who my kid loves. Boy or girl. They hurt her. I will have vengeance. I just love that because I don't have much time, but I was a fundamentalist Christian at one point and had a daughter who went to college. And you know what happens with girls in college sometimes. It was a real eye-opener. And I no longer feel that way. I feel the same as you. Love is love. Lucy says, see you at Yogi Eric's. Yes, I will see you there. Carl, thanks for hanging out with us today. I appreciate you. You're kind of quiet in the background, but hey, thanks. All right, it is 5 a.m. I'm going to take the next minute to kill so I get 2 hours in. But I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who hung out. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for your time, your comments, your beautiful energy. And I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And wherever you are in this world, I send blessings. And hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.